before starting so that I didn't have to eat while playing. But I was trying to eat 3 cucumbers. I can't eat anymore. I had to just accept, like, I'm gonna have to maybe eat some during the stream. If I eat any more right now, I might die. I can't do it. Oh, let's be very blue. How are you guys doing? Shinny Musket, thank you much for 8 months. MSQ time, let's go, indeed. It's been a long time. Ironically enough, there's also maintenance today, so that's great. Hopefully we can finish as much as possible before maintenance, though. Ha! You missed me, because the redeems are where I'm not. One sec. Well, yeah. I'm excited. I'm really excited to hopefully finally do some more MSQ. Maintenance, it does happen in around 5.5 hours. So we're gonna do what we can before it starts, but I make no promises because I'm slow. But we'll do our best. I think it's been almost a year, and every time I wanted to do MSQ, either something came up and I had to cancel, or I got sick, or there was maintenance, or there's an event. It feels like an entire eternity before we've been able to do any of it. Also, for guys, thank you for the super. When are they added towards CEO Gremlins as a player race? It's been there the whole time. What do you mean? It's been, always has been. All of you could have played as me, you just didn't. What do you mean? I was the only one who chose the best option, clearly. Oh, also good news! Let's test if it works. Yay! I have a new controller. It's my first time using it. I just unboxed it. So we're back to PS5 controller because I pressed random shit. I like the PS5 controller way better for Final Fantasy XIV. Also, I'm gonna try to eat a bit more. I don't wanna eat across the stream, so. My phone. Us waifu got some more peak 14 priorities. If the thing is, how do I word this? I think. My priorities are largely determined by you guys, believe it or not. Let me have a sip and then I'll try to explain. I made the dolmen tea, but with fireweed this time. It's really good. Gotcha pays the bills. And that's partly a way to summarize it in 4 words. I also just like the gacha games that I play. I would never play one I don't like. So, largely, the way I explained it in another stream, which I feel like is the best way to explain it, so I'm going to explain it that way again. I finally figured out a way to explain what I mean by I have to prioritize numbers. Because I don't mean it as, oh, I'm greedy, I don't like low number. I don't care. I don't care if there's 2 of you watching. I'm grateful for the 2 that are watching. But the thing is, 1, it's bad for the channel. If I do stuff that gets lower views, it actively hurts the channels, and anything I do afterwards often is a bit debuffed. But it's also not fair to you guys. Because you guys are not numbers, right? You guys are not numbers. You guys are people. The numbers represent people with their own interests and their own lives. I'm not holding you guys with a gun to your head and saying, watch my stream. Basically, if you guys tune in, it's because it's something you want to watch. If there's streams that have bad views and people don't tune in, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm a bad streamer. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game. All it means is my audience does not want to watch it. That's what it comes down to at the end of the day. That is literally what happens. Because numbers are how many people are interested in something, right? If there's very low numbers, it means people aren't interested in watching, which essentially means I'm taking time to do something that I want to do that you guys get no value out of. And you guys are my audience. I only get to exist if you guys are here. So if I'm doing something that is actively sabotaging views and is something you guys don't want to watch, it's not something I should be prioritizing. But I do like to have my weekly selfish stream, so I do like to still play this game anyway. But I can't have every stream be my selfish pick, if that makes sense. I have to be careful. And it's funny too, because what does well for streaming is not necessarily what people play. Also, hello, how are you? I can prove it too. Final Fantasy XIV is still a very, very popular game. It's just not, oh, I forgot to set up the timer again. It's just not something people want to watch streams for, and that's just the reality. Sometimes it is, but if you're a really big streamer, like if you're in HoloLive or HoloStars or whatever, people maybe watch you play 14, but I'm not big enough to have that luxury. I kind of have to do what works. Hold on. And I'll show you what I mean by, it's not that this game isn't popular. I have literal proof. Hold on. I'm going to show you some of the responses from my concert forum. Anonymous. To prove what I mean. Selfish streams from time to time is good for mental health. Yes! Alicia, that's why I do it. That's why I still stream Final Fantasy XIV. Even though I know it's bad for the numbers, that's why I still do it. And if the underlings are ever asked about it and they're like, hey, this one didn't do as well, that's what I've always said. It's the one thing that I do that makes all the other streams better because it keeps my mental in a good state. Because if I just did everything optimized the best I can, that's so much pressure, I can't take it and I go crazy. But if oh, there's 220 responses already, oh boy. If I just do one for myself, it means that I don't really have that bad feeling because I'm kind of taking back control a little bit. This question was not mandatory, so not everyone answered it, but out of everyone that answered it, I asked, like, what games do people play that I also play? Because I like to make songs relating to some of the content that I do, so I wanted to try to gauge, like, what people play similar stuff. And out of this poll, Final Fantasy XIV is actually the winner. So out of everyone who submitted for the concert, believe it or not, Nikkei is almost in last place. It's exactly, backwards from how the streams do. We have Nikkei with 27% of the people who filled out the form. Final Fantasy XIV with 57% of people who filled out that question. That's over half. And Reverse 1999, 22%. And Zenless Zone Zero, 44%. So, yeah. So, out of people who filled out this question, Final Fantasy XIV has the most responses, and people could submit multiple. As you can tell, it doesn't really add up to 100. I just thought that was interesting. Because it's a game that's really popular. People just don't watch it. And that's okay. Hold on. Because it's my selfish stream, I gotta say hi to the people who actually showed up. Hold on. Hello, Chris Wather, and Josh, and Solarak, and Luke, and C14, and Vomdala, and Blake, and K-Sops, and Lifa, Patrick Connor, and TGM. We got to have the MSQ loading screen again. We're only gonna have that a couple more times, and then I gotta make my Shadowbringers loading screen. Ooh. Hello, Sharky Doko. And hello, Dave and Siren. My thumbnail triggered you so hard you had to wake up from your nap. You can thank the Discord. I always take recommendations for thumbnails, because I haven't played it yet, obviously. I don't know what's coming. I had a couple people before, other content creators, accuse me of faking first playthrough. Not because of thumbnails or anything. They just would drop, like, a spoiler, and I'd be like, whoa, I'm in Stormblood, or Heaven's password or whatever, and they're gonna be like, oh, I thought you were faking for views. And I'm like, no. No. Don't ruin this for me. Is that a thing that people do? That's fucked up. Why would you fake it being your first playthrough? It doesn't have to be a fake reaction. There's also fun in it being a second playthrough, because then you can call out foreshadowing and be like, oh wow, this leads to blah blah blah, and that's a whole other awesome experience. You don't need to lie. That's just stupid. Ooh, mounts. Let me see. Unregistered, thank you. Have my cheese. Thank you for the mounts. Let's check what they are in a sec. Island in the pumpkin guy! I haven't used a bunch of these. I forgot I had them. Ooh, Cosmic Predator. Ooh, I really like that one too. Thank you. What's our vacuum suit? An armored weapon. I have so many that I need to end up using. I just used the roulette. I gotta pick them once in a while, so at least have them all used once. I gotta go to, oh my god, wackier. We have like a Joker running around. I gotta go and do my gamble and stuff real quick too. Oh yeah, the fashion! I could probably do that after stream. We want to make sure, above all, that we can finish the patch before maintenance if we can. I also have to wake up early tomorrow. Kill me. I have to go to the vet. I have to give my dog some blood work. After spending hundreds on blood work and hundreds on x-rays, they lost her blood work! So I have to go back in and have them redone, luckily for free. So I'm not spending more money, but I've been like going through it with vet, both visits and expenses. I'm just like done mentally. But my dog is so worth it. If it comes down to it, I'll get another credit card for my doggy. I'll make it work. Maybe find a CEO side hustle for a while. Hello, Red Hair Cross. Hello, Brandon Snipes. Hello, Crabble. I know that you were excited for MSQ. I'm glad it's finally back. I gotta fix the Twitch chat someday so I can see when people come in new on Twitch easier. I gotta get it working. LSU New Muskie and Mercenary. Really late maintenance? Yeah. That makes it easier to still stream today, so hopefully we'll be fine. The fact that there is maintenance today, though, is crazy. Hello, Overslept Lynn. How bad did you oversleep? You'd watch even if I stream on Concord? I wanted to stream Concord just for shits and giggles, but I didn't. Those are the real ones. Those of you who show up to everything, even if it's a game you hate, you're a real one. Most people only, and this is okay because I'm the same, most people only tune into streams for games they want to watch. Like, I don't have time to watch that many streams myself, so I'll usually heavily prioritize if it's a game or a section I want to see a reaction. I get it! I get it! Hello, Lisa! You do wish you knew how much Nikkei would pop off. You would have watched them at the beginning? It is a lot to catch up on, yeah. That's fair. I kind of didn't expect it to pop off so much myself. I'm glad it still is, though, because I really enjoy the story, and I'm glad I can keep going with it. Reverse 1999 is kind of on life support, but I'm dragging it out as long as I can. For now. There's a chance I might end up moving to another channel of someone who sounds like me, though. Just so that if I still take the time to do it, I'm not sabotaging the analytics, at least. I do want to play more Limbus Company, too, though. I really enjoyed the beginning of that. I thought for Limbus, so that I could make it a theme, I thought it might be nice to come back to in October. And for Spooky Month, maybe see how far we can get in Limbus Company or something like that. But I gotta think. Hello, and Kelly, because there's always so much going on. The viewer experience for MMO is quite hard. That's fair, yeah. A story is something that has a lower barrier of entry. Yeah. Watching raids, I think, is actually pretty cool. But it's kind of, you want to watch it if you're participating with the streamer. It's not as interesting if you're just a viewer, because there's so much going on that's repetitive and everything that it's not necessarily the most fun to watch. You know what song would be great for me if it's a weird Japanese goblin? Voice Park, I know that song. I first discovered it when I heard Amano Nene singing it once. I don't know if I'd want to sing it though. It doesn't feel like my type of song. I do think my voice is very goblin though. One time, first time playthroughs were very hot for views, so faking it was to hopefully pull in those large numbers. I wonder if that's why MSQ playthroughs have died in terms of numbers. Maybe because I love how everyone is just surrounding me in this random public building. I feel like that could be a part of it because maybe so many people faked it that people have lost faith in first time playthroughs and no one believes it anymore. Maybe. I'm sure I've made enough bullshit guesses that you guys know at this point. It's like, oh yeah, she's not faking. If she was faking, she wouldn't sound so stupid. Hello, Exit Awesome. Have the run tests on me to make up for it? Be like, yeah, can you test my blood at the same time? I've gone in countless times. I think I've had my blood taken like 20 times this year. Every time I get my blood taken, they're like, good news! The test is clean. You're perfectly healthy. And I'm like, okay, but my health says otherwise. Sure. At this point, I want the bad news. They're gonna be like, okay, Pam, we got bad news. And I'll be like, yippee! Because at least I have a diagnosis. It's finally back. You surprised that I was further along? No. I haven't been able to play. That's the problem. Hello, Snappy. This is a Pam stream. Indeed. Yes. I do agree with you, Chris Watson. From what I've seen, Dawn Trail was a big hit against the game. I think, not necessarily in terms of player base, like a lot of people are still playing, but in terms of streaming content, it's pretty much died out during Dawn Trail. There hasn't been a lot of interest. I feel like when I get to Dawn Trail, I might have to speedrun it to an extent, like a lot more than now. Like, I don't know. Well, although we've gotten pretty fast at it, so maybe we'll be fine. I am a little worried when I get to Dawn Trail, though, because I know a lot of people just really don't like it. But maybe we can turn it into a meme or something. Because I'm assuming Stormblood is the same. A lot of people don't like it. So once I get into Shadowbringers, I'm hoping we can turn things around a bit. And ideally, for timeline, what I'm trying to do... Yeah, there was a major player drop too. But I think even more so a content creator drop. Even more than players. I think for a timeline, what I'm aiming to do is start Shadowbringers in a couple weeks. I might want to do one EX after today. I don't know which one yet, but I really like EX. I don't know if I want to finish Stormblood without doing one EX. Because I always have fun doing challenges with you guys. And then after that, I think we can move on and just go straight into the rest of the MSQ and then straight through into Shadowbringers. What I want to do, because we have January, I want to get as far as possible in Shadowbringers before the new expansion drops, because I thought it would be cool if we can start the Shadowbringers patches when the new expansion drops. And the reason I say that, if Evercold is actually bringing people back and if it's as good as everyone's hoping, in the patches, that's where a lot of the audience interactive content is, right? Like raids and everything that we can clear together. So, if we can go through the story until then, and then we get to the Shadowbringers patches, maybe we could go back to what I did at one point, unless you think it's better to do the story all together. I was gonna say we could do one patch, then all the content from it, one patch, then all the content from it, but breaking it up seems a bit counterproductive, so it might be a good opportunity to take a break from story and knock out like all the raids and stuff where we need a bunch of people when the new one drops, and it's really heavy. Oh, people love the main story though, that's true. I want to do the raids and stuff though. I don't want to skip them, so... I don't want to skip the raids, so I have to figure out the best pacing for it. We could always do... I was going to say we could do all the patches, like all the content at the end of the story. I don't know, we'll figure it out when we get there, but... when there's the heaviest influx of players anyway, I just thought it'd be good to tackle some of the stuff like alliance raids where we need a lot of people. For now, though, we have story. Yeah. If the Evercold story is good, people will stick around longer. That's the hope, yeah. Because I know a lot of you guys watch the stream while playing. So we need good gameplay for that to be a thing that continues. Shadowbringers raids. Also the near raids! I want to do the near raids! I'm gonna gamble real quick. Hold on. I refuse to forget the gamble. Your favorite voice actress of all time joined in the game? Really? Who does she play? If she just joined in recently, is it like, or do you mean she's playing as a player? I'm excited for the new weekly system, like the thing. Oh wait, that's not where I want to go. When they change how dailies work, I'm excited for that. Playing character in game, like as a player or as a voice actor? I realize my question is hard to answer. I remember my giant stash of MGP that I don't use, but I like to gamble. Start today. She's a voice actress playing a character, so she's spoiler heavy. Ah, so it's the girl with glasses and a green dress and red hair, I'm assuming. I know I'm not allowed to know anything about that character, but I've seen the design. In Mr. House, oh no! Did you have to like give up your play? Did you have to give up your account long enough that you lost it? I still think that if you lose your house, they should save the settings so that if you get another house, you can get it back. The JP actress. Interesting. So it is that character. I heard she's really popular. Lane said I would also really like her. I feel like she's the type I'd want to cosplay too. If I could somehow catch up enough to go to FanFest next time and somehow get a ticket, I'd love to go as her. Or still go as like a human version of Omega or Alpha. Omega would be weird. Got there in time, so auto demo turned off in time. You got to save your house? Nice. I wish there was a better solution that was fair to people who don't have a house, while also being fair to people who can't afford. Because the game is really expensive, right? Like, this is hundreds of dollars a year to play. Well, maybe not hundreds, but it's over 100. Somewhere between 1 and 2, I think, isn't it? And not everyone can afford that all the time if they're not actively playing. It's rough. Anyway, I gotta chill real quick. It was during the time you couldn't afford to renew. That really sucks. I'm sorry. I gotta chill. I got a couple interesting things that I want to show you guys. Some of them are new. We got some good Final Fantasy stuff added recently. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. We have Unibags! These just got added and they're really, really cute actually. For anyone who's looking to grab a new bag, these ones have the flower and the Yuna pattern. I haven't played this Final Fantasy game, but I know that a lot of you guys like Yuna, so I thought I would show it in case it might be something that any of you guys would like, because it's a very useful merch, right? I like merch that's useful, and it's quite cute. I think it's better as a shoulder bag though, because this is just gonna like hit the ground. A lot of the bags that are meant to be carried like this, I'm like, you see, I'm not super small, but I'm kind of small. I'm exactly small enough that if I was carrying this, it'd probably be bonking the ground every other step. So I can't carry them this way. shoulder is good for me. Yeah. It's quite a nice bag though. I'll drop the link if any of you guys want to check it out. And there's a couple other things I gotta show real quick before we get started. These guys are back in stock! I do have one. They're really cute! If you're looking for a nice Final Fantasy plushie, we have the male Moogle! It hasn't shipped yet, so it's one that's open for pre-order. But he's got the bag! He's got the bag and everything! LOL Bliss Chicken! He's such a cute little chonker. Also, as the bag opens. So you can actually put stuff in it. It is $28.99, so we'll drop that if anyone wants to check out the Moogle. Speaking of, you got your player's order today. I'm stumbling over my words. The portable fan. I cannot words! The portable fan. I hope you like it. Mine arrived too. I haven't unboxed it yet because I got to do an unboxing stream. But I'm very, very excited because it looks really cute. Ghost Trick. Oh, Ghost Trick is a good choice. And the JP version of the Eorzea Encyclopedia is nice. I fear what shipping would have cost with the encyclopedias though. But I hope you enjoy. We also have this up for pre-order. For anyone who's interested in the new Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy Resonance. We do have it up now for pre-order. Multi-language. It is $47.99. Ignore my special fancy people discount. So basically, you can use code Obake Pam for 6% off with any of these, which will get you almost my special price. But if you're looking for Final Fantasy Resonance, it is a Switch 1 physical, so that means full game. It shouldn't be like a key card or anything like that. And it is, yeah, it's multi-language, so if you're looking to grab it, it is now up for pre-order. It's coming the 22nd of October, so still quite a bit of time to think about it and decide. No key card. Well, it's for Switch 1, right? It's not on Switch 2. There's a small near our free company house with only one bid if anyone wants to move to our neighborhood. Yeah! If you have a free company that wants to live near us, or if you want to have your own house there, if you're able to grab it, that'd be cool. Also, for those of you who want a bag but don't want purple, we also have Titus bag. This one is a little more subtle. It's actually pretty awesome how subtle it is. If you want some merch that like people who know will know, it has the little zipper, but it's subtle enough that some people will think it's just a normal bag. So if that's your type of merch, I quite like subtle merch myself. I also like flashy merch though, I just like both. Then this might be the perfect bag for you if you need a nice shoulder bag. It is kind of small, so it doesn't hold a crazy amount, just in case you are a hoarder and need to carry like everything like me. And one last thing, it is the reason we were late for the stream, I'm afraid. I was playing the demo of The Adventures of Elliot, and I wanted to finish a certain part before we switched streams, but the soundtrack has around 100 songs on it. So if you're a music appreciator, it's another one of Square Enix's recent games. And we do have the soundtracks up for pre-order for $29.99 if you want to collect some physical music. And it is beautiful. The music in the demo was so gorgeous. I was just having the best time. And it is up. I'll send the link if you guys want to check it out. That's a lot of songs, indeed. It's 4 discs, right? And every disc is like 25 songs. It's kind of crazy. All right. Are you guys ready to go back to MSQ? It feels so surreal. Like, are we actually going back? This is the... Okay, free company buffs are up. Eat some food. Cool. 2 because I will forget that I didn't. Oh, wait! OSTs withdrew to the game. Yeah, I forgot to turn the ads off! Hold on! I'm gonna disable the leaderboard and I'm gonna disable ads because YouTube finally has a way that I can disable ads. So I'm gonna disable the ads. I keep forgetting because I'm not used to doing it yet. But I'm gonna disable the ads. So there will only be ads when I choose there to be ads. If you see any other time, It's not supposed to happen and there's a mistake. Okay, so manual. Cool. Now I will control the ads. I'll put them on when I'm going for a break anyway. So that's way better in my opinion. And you guys aren't suffering through ads when you're trying to enjoy the game. Okay. It won't work on Twitch though, just a heads up. I can only control it on YouTube. I don't know how to use the Twitch system. It's been weird. I have to go on and snooze frequently, and that's too much work. If I was streaming on one platform, it would be fine, but I'm not, so... Do you need a reminder to run them? No. There's no maximum amount of time I could wait, so... I'm still gonna use them so that it doesn't... put them in bad moments if I don't use anything at all, but I'm going to be using them when I run to the washroom. Because I figured if it's when I run to the washroom, it's like the least disruptive. Oh! I'll make a party for anyone who wants to join. It is going to be limited to worlds because we're not battling. We're just running around. 4.3, not 3.4. No role restrictions. Private party. It'll be 0, 0, 0, 0. It'll only be open on Primal Lamia. Because if it's just to follow me, you kind of have to be here. Or you're not getting anything out of it. Okay. But yeah, YouTube is letting me... Oh wait, I forgot to disable the leaderboard. Hold on. YouTube is finally letting me control when ads are. It's a lot of work, but I can do it. And also turn off the chat leaderboard. Because you guys should never feel pressured to interact. Like, of course I appreciate interaction, but I don't want you guys to interact because you feel like you have to. I want you to interact because you want to. If you don't want to, it's the same with watching. If you don't want to, you should never feel like you have to. Like, obviously, it helps when people are watching, and if you're like bored or whatever, like you can't watch but you have to do something, you can always just leave. You can always just leave the stream up and in the background and lurk if you don't want to watch it but you want to support. Also, Twitch is down for me again, so I can't pin the password on Twitch, which is really awkward because that's literally where I advertise. So if any mods are able to pin password 0000 on Twitch, that'll be amazing. Twitch is... I don't know what's going on with Twitch today. It's down for me. I cannot go on Twitch. I even set the title and stuff on Twitch from a third-party software, so yeah, I cannot access Twitch. The music's making you want to climb a tower? No. No. When is the summer climbing event? It should be soon. I need it to not exist. Hello, Alice. Yeah, good riddance to the leaderboard. It doesn't benefit anyone. I feel like it just makes everyone feel awkward. Hold on, I have 4 pieces of cucumber left. Let me just finish this. I also got the second Final Fantasy XIV cookbook in the mail. I gotta do it in an unboxing stream though, so that I can write it off as a tax write-off. But I'll open it when I can. I have, in July, I think I'll be doing another unboxing stream. Because there's a reason. I think I'll do one in July. After the upcoming Dragon Quest event, I'm assuming I can't access the Dragon Quest event rerun. remember doing a Dragon Quest event in case I can. I almost feel like with Final Fantasy XIV, one of the rough things about this game, I almost feel like streaming the events is like YouTube channel suicide, just because the events can sometimes be bad. But it's hard to find the time to do them off stream. Sometimes I wish there was less events. Oh, lily pad! Where is that place I'm supposed to go to? It's not in this build, no. Oh! I'm an idiot. It's like the main building here for all the stuff. Can you guys tell it's been a long time since we did MSQ? It's been so long I forgot I had my ass chops as my outfit for the patches. No, I remembered how to follow the marker. I just couldn't figure out how to get to the marker. Yeah, I kept passing it. It's been so long since I made Doman tea, I forgot how good it is. It's so refreshing. Okay. Yes, we'll be entering the Ruby Bazaar. Whatever Asahi. Wait! Wait! I'm sorry! I know we just got here, but wait! It's been so long, I need to do this, I'm sorry. I don't have a chance in hell if I don't do this. Listen, you guys know my memory. I have to do this. Oh my god, we have a full party, that's crazy. Okay, first of all, just in case. Okay. There's like a diary in here, right? Okay. What the fuck am I doing? What's happening? Okay. Okay, where did we leave off? What's happening? Okay. Lord Hian has agreed to the proposed exchange of prisoners on one... Oh yeah, there's prisoners! On one condition. That Yotsuyo be granted exemption from the transaction should her memory fail to return by the appointed hour. Wouldn't it be really bad if her memory returned? I can't believe they're making Yotsuyo a Nendoroid in 2026. But no Emmerich Nendoroid. Kill me. You can access from anywhere, really? Oh. Sorry, I didn't know that. Though plainly displeased by this stipulation, Asaki eventually consents, but not without making one final request. Oh yeah, because I don't know if he actually wanted his sister back though, or if he just wanted to like take her back for asserting dominance and power. Asaki eventually consents, but not without making one final request. A moment to speak with his beloved sister in private. Hian duly grants his wish, and Asaki is admitted to Yotsuyo's quarters. Doing your best to ignore Gosetsu's obvious anxiety, you wait without imagining the worst. But when Asaki finally emerges, he concedes that Yotsuyo's condition is not feigned, and entrusts her to Hian's care. It would seem that all is well. More like he deemed this woman's utterly useless. I don't want her anymore. One day I'll learn where the other inns are. It's okay, I like Gridania. The inn's pretty, we can just come here. Having agreed upon the finer details of the exchange, there's naught left to do but bid Asaki and his associates farewell. You dutifully escort them back to their ship along the bank of the One River. Moments prior to departing, Asahi pulls you aside to offer special thanks, or so he claims. With his back turned to the others, his smile quickly changes to a scowl. Oh yeah, the moment I wanted to punch him, I forgot. And he issues an ominous threat. Yet even as he begins to speak, you are overcome by a vision of the past, wherein you discover he is, in fact, a fervent admirer of the late Lord Xenos. Who would have ever seen that coming? But that's true. She had a lot of Imperial intel, so it's like dangerous to have her on the loose if she gets her memory back. Yet, even at realizing you have witnessed his thoughts only serves to stoke the flames in his eyes, as he castigates you for presuming to oppose his master before stalking away. You watch open-mouthed as his airship disappears into the distance, dumbfounded by his sudden show of petulance. I mean, I wasn't really dumbfounded. I called it, and then every time I was like, this guy's a son of a bitch. And then I'm like, okay, maybe he's not so bad. Never mind, this guy's a son of a bitch. Be funny if he actually turned out, he's like, yeah, I'm a bastard child. He's actually a son of a bitch. Anyway. Noting your troubled expression, Hien asks if something is amiss, and you distractedly recount your exchange with Asaki. The tale leaves you, Giddy and Alize, understandably aghast, but Hien appears unmoved. Though he concedes the incident does not bode well for the coming prisoner exchange, not at all! He remains determined to see it through. After assuring you that he will send word when all of the necessary preparations have been made, he bids you rest, and so you depart for Kugane together with Alphino and Alize. Despite your best efforts, the questions raised by Yotsuyu's return have yet to be satisfactorily answered, and the appearance of her stepbrother only adds to the uncertainty. Yet the light of hope cannot be suffered to dim. Regardless of Asaki's aims, you and yours must be ready, that Doma might never again fall under the shadow of Imperial rule. That was actually a very good recap. I feel confident now. I think if I hadn't read that, I would have no fucking clue what was happening, though. That was a very important recap. Cool. Okay. What I should have done the first time was teleport to the Ruby Bazaar instead of walk. Looking forward to when we finally get to beat him up, but let's hope. Bro deserves it. I am excited for Dawn Trail though, because I think what we'll probably do is maybe rush we'll probably rush the main story until we get to the patches, because I've heard the patches are pretty good, if nothing else for the raids. But we might rush a lot else. Like not talk to everyone like I usually do and everything like that. Just speed run. Hancock, my beloved scam artist, I miss you. I still don't trust him. He's still a con artist. I don't care what he says. I feel like Taru would make a good con artist. Cool. Ooh, I get a bunch of gear. What's your news, Alphino?
Ah, Obake. Impeccable timing. We have just received a letter from Lord Hien.
Let's go.
He writes that the Domans are coordinating their efforts with the Blue Kojin to maintain a constant watch over the Red. By staying on lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. For the Garlean's part, the Populaires have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts is soon to arrive in Yansha. It would seem that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned.
Amusingly, the gap might have been accurate timing between actual story releases. I think it's been like 8 months, so probably not. I think in August it would have been a year.
Lord Hien requests your presence. and I share his view that you be on hand at this critical juncture. According to the letter, Yotsuyu's memory has yet to return, so it looks like she'll be living out the rest of her days in Doma. Assuming the ambassador means to honor the agreement, of course.
Trying to practice my reading slower after playing Elliot. I need to practice reading slower and not screaming. My projection volume is always at like 1,000,000, which is really bad actually for both my voice and for the quality of what I'm saying. I have to figure out how not to project. I don't know what happened. It's like I forget how not to scream. Like, this is my normal stream volume of screaming, right? But like, if I'm just talking and not screaming, it's like this volume. This is like normal human being volume. But I'm a screamer! I need to somehow learn how to just to stream without screaming. It'd be more healthy. I don't know. There's something about streaming that just makes me scream my lungs out. I don't know why. Alabaka. Oh wait, it's a cutscene! I thought I'd chat! Bye! I forgot.
Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. If the Domans have missed any change in her mental state, however slight, it would be better if Asahi weren't the one to spot it.
Definitely. We don't want him being the one to point this out.
Agreed. Let us make straight ways for the Enclave, then. Lord Hien will be waiting. I trust you will cope in our absence, Tataru.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely. You just tuned in, you're adjusting the volume, now you're deaf. Sorry, Diogo. I was showing the difference. I need to get someone to help me set up my audio so I don't feel pressured to scream. I think part of it is, if I have the audio too loud, then when I do scream, it's deafening. But if I have it any quieter, when I talk normal, you can't hear me. I did find someone that takes commissions for fixing audio, so I might reach out to her when I can. I'll probably wait until I have the proper booth set up though, because I don't want to pay to have like an audio consultation and then change everything anyway and have to do it all over again. Unless she'll do it. Maybe I'll ask if she'll do a free follow-up to adjust when I get the new one. Probably not. It's a waste of her time. I don't want to fleece her. Poor Alfino watching the coin so strictly after she tore him a new one. I love the Starlight Mugs! Speaking of this mug! You guys see how cute it is? We don't have this exact coloring, but we do have a bunch of those mugs at PlayAsia. I got one! They're really cute! I have two, so one of them I'm just using, the other one I'll unbox so you can see it properly later. But isn't it cute? This is, I made a drink in it. It's not piss. It's soba tea. It just turned out like Kool-Aid yellow. They're really, really cute in real life. Highly recommend. I really like the size of it. It holds pretty much what most tea brands say is like the recommended amount. So whenever you're trying a new tea for the first time, they're really good for testing out what it tastes like, and then you can figure out if you want to add more or less based on how it tastes. This is the mug if you guys want to check it out. They're really cute. Shipping for them is a bitch though, but the quality is really nice, and they're in stock now, so you don't have to wait. They can ship right away. Just looks like oolong. It was solbacha. So solbacha is basically just buckwheat. It's just buckwheat. Not basically, it's literally just buckwheat. You just steep buckwheat like tea, and then you can even eat it afterwards if you want. And it tastes kind of like soba noodles, and it smells like toasted almonds. It's really good. I've been making all my own tea lately. I don't know if I've drank a pre-blended tea in over a month. I'm just getting my own ingredients. Other than if you count like just having a single tea leaves as pre-blended, I've just been buying ingredients and making my own tea. And it's been so good. It's been really fun. I think one of my favorites so far has been like plum flowers and sakura leaves. That's really good. You've been legit enjoying the fireweed, right? And it doesn't give you the jitters, so you can have a bunch of it. You shouldn't have too much in a day though, because I think it's still like a diuretic, but I'm having it right now. It's really good. It hits the same as tea, but it doesn't make you feel bad. Which one did you get, TGM? Is it just like fireweed, or was it... There's a couple different companies. The one that I found, they have like black fireweed, green fireweed, and plain fireweed. The green legit tastes like green tea. The black one tastes kind of like more like white tea than black tea to me. And then the default one kind of tastes like oolong. For those, oh wait, do you guys want to see what fireweed looks like? It's really beautiful. Apparently it's edible too. You can just straight up eat it. This came from Germany. Interesting. I think the one I found was from Canada, so it's probably a different brand. Now I'm curious about that one. Is it... You should show me what one it is later, because I'm curious. I gotta try more brands. Such good shit. This is what the plant looks like for anyone curious. It does just grow like a weed. Like, it grows absolutely everywhere, and it's edible, and you can make tea out of it. It's amazing. I'm trying to fight the urge to, like, everywhere outside the warehouse plant this shit, because it would take over the neighborhood, probably. Everyone would hate me. You're having to give up caffeine now, too? Brandon, if there's ever any types of tea you're craving, I can make recommendations. Or if you need something that tastes like coffee. I was really depressed at first, and after a month, I found amazing alternatives. I'm gonna drop one in chat right now. If you like matcha, I found a matcha that actually tastes exactly like matcha. Like, holy shit. Like, it tastes better than real matcha. But it still tastes like matcha way. It's expensive, don't get me wrong. But matcha is also expensive, so it's not like the end of the world. But this one, Ghettoensis is mulberry. It's a powder, and it's amazing! You can whip it up just like matcha. You can make like lattes with it. You can put it in smoothies. You can put it in cookies. It looks like matcha, tastes like matcha, made by a company that makes matcha. They know what they're doing. It's awesome. I think it's my favorite thing that I found since I had to give it up. It makes me so happy. Hold on. I just had an underling reach out about something I have to do, but I had to explain I can't do it yet. I needed to wait for everyone to be available, but now that I'm streaming, I can't try because it'll kill the stream. It has to do with internet. I can't swap VPNs right now. That's gonna like kill the stream. Hello, Soki. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry, I got really excited because I went from crying about giving up to caffeine to being so happy. Like, I don't think you guys understand. It's getting to the point where part of me is like, I want to just grow tea and like go to a farmer's market and be like, here's my caffeine-free tea. I'm so passionate about all the alternatives I found. I get excited when I can possibly find anyone who wants to try them. Fireweed is definitely the most regular tea tasting one that I found. What con were you at? Alright. I'm not gonna read that because it's a million-time dialogue. Fireweed is like, I think it literally just is the most accurate. I really like sobacha as well. It doesn't taste like any other type of tea I've ever had, but it's yummy. I've also been making genmaicha with mulberry instead of green tea, and it's really good. SunnyCon, I've never heard of that one. I'm glad you had a good time. I feel like I've been here before, yeah. But man. Giving up caffeine was hard at first. I'm really relieved how much better I feel now, though. But it's hard to do. It's one of those times where you don't really remember how much of a hard drug caffeine actually is until you have to cut it out and you're like, damn. You realize how intense it actually was.
Lord Hien is expecting. May I show you in?
Indeed. I forgot to switch my minion for today. Minion roulette, go when I get back outside. You went to some karaoke with VTuber friends? Nice! That's awesome! I really wanted to go to karaoke if I went to like Anime North or Anime Expo. I am skipping all my cons this year. Yesterday I had a last minute panic moment where I really wanted to like just impulse put on my credit card and go to Anime Expo anyway. But luckily the hotel I really like is sold out for the weekend, so I don't want to chance a place I don't know in LA, so now my entire desire to go has been like wiped out. It's available still on Sunday, but like I don't want to go for one day when I have to wait hours to get the pass. By the time I get in, I can't get in anyway, and then I'll have like 1 hour in the con. It's just not worth it. You're fine without the caffeine, but you do enjoy the taste of them? No, yeah, that was me with green tea and stuff. Like it's less that I was desperate for the caffeine, because I already only had it 2 days a week, and more, I just really wanted the taste. That's why I would cry, because I couldn't have it. I don't know replacements for energy drinks, unfortunately, though, because I don't drink energy drinks, so I don't know what they taste like in the first place. But I hope you're able to find an alternative.
We know the broad strokes from his letter, but I would hear the details of our Doman friend's progress from Lord Hien himself.
Keep forgetting and reading too fast. Danger of frivolous spending by buying tea? That's because you make your own tea. Man, if you guys knew how much I had spent a couple months ago on tea alternatives. It was worth it though, and now they're gonna last me many months.
I see my letter reached you across the Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly.
Hello, Valkyrie Tiara!
Though I wrote at some length on the subject of the forthcoming exchange, there was one other matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Kosetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from his ordeal rather worse for wear, and despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed.
Uh-oh.
Good gods! Is he alright?
You shudder at major expenses after having replaced the HVAC. Honestly, this entire year has just been like punching me in the face with major expenses. To the point that, you know, next year can't possibly be as bad, so it's fine. Oh wait, what's that? Oh wait, no, not in a cutscene. I don't have to hide chat. Okay.
Confined to bed and grumbling without ease. But he has shown signs of recovery. He made me promise not to tell you, lest you worry unduly. Which was all very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it's high time he received some visitors. Might you spare him a moment? Gotsu has scarce left his side, and I imagine you're curious to see what has become of her as well.
Hello, Calm!
We will visit him at once. Obake? Alize? Shall we?
Oh yeah, speaking of, I found, the Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy deck. I saw it in person at a store. It was $100 though, so, nope.
Open wide.
Oh, it's voiced! Let's go! The rare voiced ones are such a treat. She's so cute. I never would have thought such a dangerous bitch would be so cute.
Pleased to you. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself.
Ha! You seemed pretty keen on it until they opened the door and caught you.
I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
I feel like gruel has probably been close to what I've been eating. I've been practically living on chicken oatmeal. Which, yes, is chicken and rice-sized cut veggies and oatmeal. It's probably as close to gruel as you get.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
What I'm drinking is tea made of persimmon. I'll check after this if the cutscene, actually, I'm gonna read chat for a second. How's the volume? Do I need to turn the game up or me up? Are we okay? Or is the volume like completely fucky? How are we doing? It's fine? Okay, cool. I'll hide chat again.
A persimmon.
I've tried box of frozen persimmons that I've been using for tea when I play this. I don't know what I'll use the rest of them for when I stop Stormblood though. I have to find a drink. A drink for when we do Shadowbringers MSQ. I've been enjoying drinking stuff from the region on days that I do MSQ, and then on days it's not MSQ, it's back to Ishgardian tea because it's so damn good. And I made it with fireweed too, and it's just as good.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... A gross exaggeration.
Is it?
A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps. But with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
Take off your clothes.
Huh?
Setsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
Suddenly everyone wishes they were Gosetsu.
My lady, I assure you, this is not...
It's gotta be a misunderstanding. She's too innocent. She's too innocent. Mentally, she's like 4, but I love how she's judging him.
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink.
It's not anything lewd. She's just like, you stink, old man. Right, Erica, thank you for the server. If you would know Amnesiac, formerly evil waifu. Valid reaction. Damn. He looks so defeated.
What are all these scars? There are so many of them.
Ooh, that's... yikes. He can't say.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man.
Oh no! Oh no!
Is something wrong to you?
She's getting flashes of the memories back. No!
It's nothing. I'm fine.
No. But she's so cute. No.
But
No,
leave me
don't
be,
ruin
woman.
them.
I will not be
No.
fussed over like some newborn babe.
Oh, their dynamic's so cute. Don't take this from me. I love found family dynamics. Do not, no. Oh. Bad feeling. Suddenly, the budget for voices ran out. Sorry, guys. They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think him a doting grandsire, and her a model grandchild. Indeed, had someone told me a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I'm relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. But what a turn of events. I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him, you couldn't make it up. Although I suppose Gosetsu is an old man. But the way he charges through life, it can be easy to forget. True. Aye. He has resisted decrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. But no matter how adamant his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even if his health returns, the fact remains. He will never again be the warrior he once was. He has given his all for Liège and land, and we will ask no more. Just let the poor man rest, even though I'm sure he doesn't want to. And what of his nurse? If Yotsuyu is feigning that... Well, she certainly has me fooled. This is no pretense. I don't know who that is. Oh. Okay. Yugiri, out of all of us, I would think you the hardest to convince. So, what makes you so sure? I have been spying on Yotsuyu from the shadows, waiting for the misstep that would betray her charade for what it was. But her mask has never slipped. Not once. She has remained in character from the first. One evening, I watched her as she sat in her chambers, unguarded and alone. Still just baby. Still just baby mode. She had taken the dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare dinner right there on the tatami. A child's game. Even the wariest shinobi would not go to such lengths. I can but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Unless she knew she was being watched somehow. Nah, we know she's not really faking. Well, that's good enough for me. And everyone else, I would hazard. Aye. The matter is settled. Yotsuyu will become Tsuyu and begin a new life here in Doma. Before that can happen, however, we will need to present her to the ambassador one last time to prove that her memory is truly gone. But I would not risk parading her in front of our returning conscripts. Her presence at the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably, she as good as fastened the chains around their necks. Yeah, she's done a lot of bad things. Aye. Which is why I mean to conclude the business with Tsuyu first. Out of the sight of my countrymen. Will you help me? We are at your service. There is no higher purpose than the pursuit of peace. My thanks. The Garleans are on their way, and we must prepare to welcome the ambassador. We will meet again at the docks with Tsuyu. Alright. Go to the dogs. On waifu tier list, where do good Yotsuyu and evil Yotsuyu fall? Oh, that's easy. Evil Yotsuyu is like almost at the top of the list for best waifu. Good Tsuyu is daughter. Good Tsuyu is not waifu, she's daughter. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Tsuyu is a good, Yotsuyu is evil. I mean, they're both Yotsuyu. It's just Tsuyu is an easier way to refer to them. They're both the same thing. Oh, I'm gonna sit first. Not necessarily the steppies, though. I just want her to actually kill me. I think fictional women that would actually kill me are very hot. I found that one quote from Cowboy Bebop, and I just like vibed with it so hard because I was like, finally, something that explains my taste in fictional women. You know, dying in real life, maybe not so much, but dying in fiction, there's nothing hotter. Eloretta, why? I don't know. I don't know why I'm like this. I like fictional men that I can bully and fictional women who bully me. Yeah.
Shall we wait here then? Lord Hien should not be long.
Oh, it's another cutscene already. Bye.
My friends, have you seen Tsuyu? She's nowhere to be found.
Uh-oh. Kidnapped! Probably.
What? But the Garleans will be landing in a matter of moments. If she's fled, could it mean her memories have returned? I know not. Yugiri is scouring the streets as we speak, but it is possible Tsuyu has left the Enclave altogether.
Uh-oh. That's okay, we'll probably find her with her memories off in a corridor murdering people.
Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? A fair-skinned woman, my lord? I do not rightly know. I think... Yes! Yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there was a lady among the passengers whom I do not recall having seen before. Her face was hidden by the brim of her hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her onto the boat. White as new fallen snow it was. Was she so unimportant, my lord? Have I done something wrong?
No, you just helped the fugitive escape, no big deal.
Wrong? No. I was merely hoping to catch our guest before she departed. Be at ease, Captain.
We can't tell him the truth. It'd be dangerous.
'Twould seem that Tsuyu has crossed the river. Kami help me. No good can come of this.
Uh-oh. To pick one. Is aiming dancer because it might be good gear for dancer. I'm not worried about Dark Knight because I can just get something at the start of Shadowbringers. I'm just trying to figure out what is good for right now. I think aiming? Because aiming is... aiming is Bard. Okay. It's hard to remember sometimes. Okay, let's see if that's better. Ooh. Are better. portrait. No! Okay, good, it carried. Cool. Now I'm ready to go. Ah! Internet's dying! Hold on, internet! Ah! Ah! Internet, stop! 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 I'm dropping the quality and I'm setting up an emergency backup stream. I can't guarantee this is gonna hold. If you end up in a stream called... Actually, no, wait, hold on. I think that's not a proper backup. Give me a sec. I gotta set up a new one. I used all my backups. Sorry, I just got good news. I can't tell you what it is, though. Emergency backup stream. I'm trying to find a random. Okay, I found one. Unlisted stream. Cool. Hold on. I want to. Hold on. Hold on. I want to check something. Okay, cool. Cool. Sorry, I needed to read more of the news! Cool, cool, okay. Okay, cool. Cool. Sorry. Check something real fast, hold on. You'll know eventually! Okay, cool. 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 I might have some good news in a week. For now, there is nothing. One sec. Making sure the backup stream is gonna work. Okay, cool. Cool. Backup stream is ready. True, we can't do the prisoner exchange without our prisoner. That's kind of bad. I like how it's just straight up, you're a Tonberry. Just Tonberry, the Tonberry. This is why MMOs are great. I love seeing everyone's names. Alright, Hien. Let's get some food. Rose face betrays a little sign of panic. Hien is plainly desperate to find Yotsuyu before something terrible happens. It'll tell us when the patch is over, right? It's been so long that I can't remember. I sure hope it'll tell us when the patch is over. You guys will probably tell me if not. It seems... Oh. I think, yeah, for the patches, I said from now on I'm going to read main story dialogue as long as it's actual dialogue. I won't read the, like, side shit. I think it's faster this way. I have to read it with my eyes anyway.
It seems Suyu's gone unrecognized thus far. But Kami, help us if someone catches a clear view of her face. I must find her before that happens.
These are usually short anyway.
The responsibility for her disappearance, for all of this, lies with me. But I would ask for your aid nonetheless.
I probably won't read stuff like this when we get back into like early patch side quests again. But while the stakes are high, it kind of feels appropriate.
We're at your service, Lord Hien. Now, as before, let us make the crossing and begin our search.
You go ahead.
Someone should let Yugiri know what we've just learned. I'll join you on the other side. We have no way of knowing where Tsuyu's headed, so we have best decide our forces. I will take Kusakari and its surrounds. Alfino, if you would take the road to Castrum Fluminis.
Patches tend to end with a major encounter dungeon. Yeah. So there's gotta be something coming up.
Obake, forgive me, but could I ask you to interrogate the residents of Yuzuka Manor? One of the Namazu may well have seen our quarry. If everyone is in agreement, let us board the skiff and hope the kami smile upon our efforts.
Let's hope so. Hello, Tiago. You're not mistaken, the last mission in the patch is always the one with the patch's name? Oh, I don't remember the patch's name. Yancha! Do you know Yancha? I can't wait to get to the beautiful song officially. Can't wait to get to Lahi. Question the residents. Oh, they're so small I didn't see anything. Oh, not for this one? Okay. Forgot to do my minion roulette. Oh my god, it's Tonberry! Are you giving me a knife? Probably. Stabbing it into my gut. Let's see. Oh, I don't have it! Tiny rat! I love rats! Rats are so cute! Thank you for the rat! Hello, Disc of Noob! I love rats. Actually, I love rats so much. They're so cute. No, I can never rat minion. I am winning. LY97? Hold on. I got like an emergency message, I think, so give me a sec. Ooh. Man, I'm winning today. The news is good news. Man, I really had the day start off like absolute hell, only to turn around and just be winning at everything. This is great. Wait, I should take a break now. What am I doing? I need a break. Let's take a picture on the docks or on this boat, I guess. Yeah. I'm gonna be on the front taking a selfie. You guys can go behind me. I'm the captain. Cool. I'll be back in a few minutes. Hello, Shorty. I'll be back in a few minutes. If the clips still aren't working, we can just stay here with some music. And I'll run some ads now, so that we don't have ads ever. Yeah, the clips still aren't working. That's fine. We can stay here with some music, and I'll run some ads on YouTube. Actually, I'm gonna try. No, Twitch isn't working. I was gonna say if I manually run them now on Twitch, I wonder if that means they won't run later. But I can't control that on Twitch because I can't access Twitch right now. So we'll just do it on YouTube. No. I'll be right back. Give me a sec. I might need a bit longer than the timer. Just bear with me if I'm not quite back. You might see my face moving, but the mic not on. That means I'm doing something. Wait. slight problem. I might have to suddenly run in a bit. I'm hoping that we're okay. I'm gonna turn the ads off. But just in case we're not okay, for context that I shared earlier, I accidentally ate raw chicken yesterday. I'm starting to feel a tiny bit tummy hurt. Hopefully it's just supper, because I have like chronic tummy hurt anyway. But if it might be a little more than the regular tummy hurt, we might be in for a bad time. I might need to go. It's not my fault. The restaurant gave me raw chicken. It wasn't me. You think that you can... Oh, hold on. I had a pop-up from Teams block the screen. I can't take a screenshot with that. Hold on. There. Yeah. You guys want to see the chicken? Do you want to see the chicken? I showed it off during the last stream. Do you guys want to see the chicken? The correct answer is no, but I'm going to show you the chicken anyway. Let me see. There we go. There's my folder. 4-3 MSQ1. So this is the chicken. This is when I finally realized something was wrong. This is what I spit out of my mouth after eating 5 whole pieces of chicken. Because it was breaded. I couldn't see what the inside looked like. All I knew was that it felt kind of weird, but I trusted that it was a restaurant. And then after eating 5 pieces, I finally just like spit it out. I was like, what's wrong with this chicken? And then I looked at it and I was like, oh. So, yeah, there's a chance I'm not okay. How many hours ago did you have the chicken? Around 27 or so hours ago. It can take a while. I'm hoping I'm okay. It might just be the normal tummy hurt. I might be fine. I ate raw chicken in Japan once because I was served chicken sashimi and I was too embarrassed and too anxious to say I didn't want it, so I ate it. And I lived, so maybe it's fine. You need some toilet time. Yeah, I'm hoping it doesn't come to that, but it might. Hello, Fuzzy. You might be fine if it's been that long. If it can hit up to a week. The thing with salmonella is that you're in danger for up to a week. You have to monitor. Did they still make you pay? Yeah, because it was takeout. I didn't know. And I haven't had the capacity to go back to the restaurant and be like, hey, you gave me raw chicken. I got social anxiety. I'll only confront them if I'm actually dying. If I end up getting really sick, I'm gonna contact them and be like, bro, you did this. Otherwise, I'm just gonna let it go. There's a level of 2 polite contracting salmonellas in that category. I didn't get it though, I was fine. When I had raw chicken in Japan, I was fine. I was completely fine. I didn't get salmonella. I've never had salmonella, actually. People can say a lot about my health, but I've never had salmonella. I'm gonna have a few sips and then we'll go back into it. Chicken sashimi in Japan is grown and kept in situations completely special and unique? Not really. Not really. Everyone still recommends not to have it. They're like, no, this is still dangerous. Do not consume chicken sashimi. Just because places serve it doesn't mean you should eat it. I mean, even raw beef and stuff has a lot of risks with it people don't think about, right? Like, raw beef is a thing that a lot of places everywhere serve. Or like super rare steak. You know what you can get from rare steak? Tapeworm. There's always risks with raw meat. Give me a sec. The thing is, chicken, the bird, is very prone to having those diseases. I mean, chickens have been so dangerous, like recently with bird flu scares and stuff, that I even know places that refuse to share. Oh shit! I even know places that refuse to give raw eggs. Also, I feel like we're on a pirate ship. Yeah. We be pirates, we like to sail the 7 seas. Just a bunch of scallywags living as free can be. And after all these years, I still don't know the words, 'cause treasure and adventure's waiting just for me. Yay! That's why you want your meat cooked, exactly. I don't care how many people tell me that raw steak or rare steak is better. No thanks. I want my steak to be obliterated. I want it to break my teeth and crunch. You've heard there's some farms in Japan that keep their chicken in immaculate state. It could be true. I've never heard of it personally, so I don't know. It might be a thing, but it'd have to be incredibly crazy strict. Like, they'd have to raise their chickens in sterile environments and everything. And I feel like they could be talking out of their butt. Like, not whoever told you that, but if there's farms, they could be just saying it's safe when it's still not safe. Maybe less danger, but I don't know. There's a bunch of people ordering raw milk and ignoring castration. There's been people getting really sick from raw milk. I just don't drink milk, so. Hello, girl. Welcome to Yakuza Manor. Yes. If there's anything you care to know, you need only a pale-skinned woman. I have seen no such traveler. I'm sorry to say. Most sorry, scaly-skinned Namazu, on the other hand, we have in abundance. Well, I don't need scaly-skinned Namazu, so too bad. Yeah, raw chicken just isn't good. It's like really bad. I don't remember ever coming in here before. I didn't know that the Namazu could read and write. That's awesome. The Namazu here are civilized? Doubt. Unusually pale skin? Yes! I saw this woman on the way back from my fishing trip, unless lying. She just crossed the shallows east of here and was headed in a northeasterly direction for the most part. Her steps did not seem certain. If you hurry, you might still catch her. Swing one or too small, not enough to supply the level of recommendations? Oh, true, maybe. Maybe it's like a very specific place, and the place I had was probably just like store-bought chicken. I don't know. I couldn't read the menu properly because it was in Japanese. And I thought I ordered like fried chicken. But it was just raw. Just straight up raw chicken on a plate. And it was not at a barbecue place. There was nothing to cook it with. Why does my mount, when I do random, always go to gorilla? You see no sign of Yotsuyu to the north. Perhaps she's somewhere further off to the northeast. Is that? Wait, Valkyrie, is that the kanji for raw chicken? No, wait, nama. Oh, yeah, it is, I think. Namadori. I can't remember what I ordered. It was probably something like that. And I saw the kanji for tori and was like, yeah, chicken. Roast beef you cook has to be cooked with enough to kill bacteria, but not so much that it's still rare, otherwise all the nutrition is removed. That's the thing. The more you cook food, the more nutrition is removed, but you have to find the balance, because some food is genuinely better for you if you cook it. Like, even a lot of vegetables. Like, I have trouble eating broccoli if I don't cook it. It just hurts my stomach a lot. Same with cabbage. If I eat raw cabbage, like, I'm gonna be suffering. I can still do it if I'm in a pinch and it's somewhere where I need vegetables, but cooked cabbage is way better for me. I don't know if that's what they use to list it on a menu, but yeah, it's raw bird. Yeah. Because tori, we know that tori means chicken, but actually chicken is chicken. Tori just means bird. But that kanji is usually chicken on menus. Did you guys also know that bunnies are birds? Because I think it's either birds or something else similar, because monks in Japan weren't allowed to eat red meat, but they needed to eat bunnies or they would have starved to death. So the counter for rabbits is the same as for birds. Yeah, the new one! Let's go! I feel like a public menace in this giant pollution machine. I love it. Where's the sign though? Oh. Heat breaks down the cell walls in a lot of food, freeing up some of the nutrients. That's true! For some food, they can also kill you raw. Did you guys know that there's literally some root vegetables, multiple, and if you eat them when they're raw, like, you can actually die? There's a lot of cyanide in them. I think it's cyanide anyway. But yeah, it can be quite a bad time. Hold on. Okay, cool. Cool. Anyway. Potato eyes are toxic? Yeah, you have to cook off the poison. I found out the hard way. After I think it was with yams. I wanted to try what it tasted like raw, so I ate a yam raw to see what it tastes like. Like only like one fry worth before cooking the rest of it. I puked. I puked so hard. Yotsu is nowhere to be seen, but lying on the ground a short distance to the north, you spy a familiar-looking wide-brimmed hat. Oh my god, it's Nayuta! Rhubarb leaves will kill you. I almost made a raw rhubarb smoothie once before, but last minute I decided to boil it. Maybe I saved my life. A cursory glance is all that's required to confirm your suspicions. It is the same hat Yotsuyu was wearing when you found her in Sakazuki.
Obake, before you ask, our search of Kusakari and its surroundings has yielded exactly naught. Save the chance reunion with you, I suppose. Mistress Alize has gone to assist her brother at the castrum. It was she who informed me of the situation. I joined Lord Hien here shortly after. How did you fare at Yuzuka Manor? Any sign of our missing guest?
Nope. There's lots of Namazu.
Toward Namai! By the kami! If the villagers recognize her, it will not end well.
She's probably dead. Burned at the stake like a witch. It's so nice having a PS5 controller that works again. I'm gonna be honest, I shouldn't have toughed it out so long. This controller feels good to use.
We must hurry. Yugiri and I will check the patties. The village square is yours.
Mm-hmm. Of course, because we're the protagonist, we're gonna find her. Oh no! Ah! Too late!
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please! I only wanted a persimmon.
Oh no! She wanted to get one for... No! She just wants to get one for Gosetsu! Oh, my heart! My heart. I feel like this place is gonna awaken her memories, though.
Spirit has returned!
Unfortunately, it's probably going to bring everything back to her. She shouldn't have come here.
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
No. This is so sad. What would you even do in this situation? She ruined their lives.
It can't be. She couldn't have survived.
No. No.
What did I do?
As if you don't know!
This is so awkward.
Good people of Namai, be at ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
How are they gonna believe him? You showed me my worst enemy that killed a bunch of my friends. I wouldn't believe you if you said they're fine now.
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
I too was surprised to learn of her survival.
They trust Tien though, so...
More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate. But it would seem the Kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsugu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
I feel like that would almost hurt more for them. Because it's like, how do you ever get an apology? Or even just recognition? Or atonement? From someone who doesn't even remember what they did. It's like they just get away with it forever and never have to deal with the consequences of their actions.
Lies! Lies! My lord, she would say anything to escape punishment!
What does it matter?
Look at her heart!
We have
Poor
not
you,
forgotten her
Gosetsu,
crimes!
it's like
And
breaking.
we demand justice!
But I also
Beg of you,
understand the
Lord Ian,
villagers.
Draw
Like,
your blade and rid us of this canker!
I would be definitely agreeing with them if I was one of the villagers. This is just a situation
What
where
I saw then,
it sucks
it's all true.
for everyone.
I'm sorry! I'm so sorry.
But now that she's getting parts of her memories back, we have to give her to her brother. I hate this.
You're sorry. And what? We're supposed to forgive you?
She could probably only atone with her death at this point. Like, oh, you didn't die? Well, then let us kill you.
Here, there's no need to cry.
Azami is a literal angel!
Can't you see how scared she is? How can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
Azami picked it up instantly. This is such a powerful moment.
Until such time as her memories return,
They've been,
this
though.
woman shall be known as Tsuyu and treated as a citizen of Doma. I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands and suffer her to live, for now.
Please, Issei.
All right. I'll keep my peace.
Imagine how hard it would be to just swallow everything.
As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
Man, that was a powerful scene. Holy. That was really heavy. That's true though, Yotsuyu would never lower herself. Like, she'd rather die than lower herself. So how are they supposed to know what to think? Like, as much as he wants to say she'll do anything to escape punishment, no, she wouldn't. She would do anything to, like, get her vengeance in her own way. It's like, you guys defeat me, well, I'm gonna defeat you even harder. She wouldn't lower herself. She's not gonna ever stoop to that. She would never beg for her life. I also agree, Hien's choice is fair. She's not who she was. Like, if you kill her right now, you are literally killing an innocent person. But at the same time, to everyone else, that's not really the case. It's so complicated. Yeah, it is the only choice he could make. Otherwise, he'd have to live with knowing that he killed someone who doesn't even know what they did. Like, that's no different than killing... In this case, I know it's not the same, but it kind of feels the same as killing a baby because of what they did in a past life or something. It's not the same person. They don't know anything. They couldn't have made those decisions in the current state. So it's complicated. I'm a favor. Her history makes it even more complicated too, because Yotsuyu for a long time was a victim. She suffered immensely. She had such an awful life, only to become an even worse person as soon as she was given power. It's just genuinely fucked up. Oh, this is the recipe book! I wanted to try making something similar, but maybe a little easier on my tummy. Tofu pancakes! Ooh, that's a good idea. We'll make an omelet tomorrow. I haven't made an omelet in a while. I don't talk to the people. She was sold off by her brother. Yeah, the same brother who's trying to get her back. Which is just so disturbing. Tofu pancake. Yeah, it's like, it looked like just a normal pancake, but you add some tofu to make it extra fluffy from the description. That's true. If she's the mind of a child, then you can't just relax your vigilance. Children are unpredictable. You never know what they could do. Children have to be watched all the time. So if she has the mind of a child, that's kind of more reason to have surveillance. She got the fruit. She did. She got the fruit. Alright. Hien's face is a picture of release. Fruits of her labor.
That would have been better avoided. But at least it did not end in bloodshed. And judging by Tsuyu's reaction, she remains oblivious to the events of her former life. This was no escape attempt.
Nay. Nay. I can never know if it's nay or nay.
Nay. It seems it was an offhand request of Gosetsu's, which brought her to Namai. She came in search of a persimmon.
And they say fruit's good for the health. Do hope Gosetsu finds the taste to his liking. LRO gamer?
Well, we've certainly taken the long way around. But let us continue on to Castrum Fluminus and our meeting with the ambassador. Alfino and Alize should still be there, conducting their search.
Alrighty. I haven't played Dancer in such a long time. I hope I remember when I get to a battle. Oh, I'm by the thing. Cool. It's rare that it gets to bring out just a basic chocobo. Kinda nice as a treat, it's so rare. I do kind of wish, this is a crazy thing to ask because I get it's an MMO and it needs a cycle, but it's one of those games just because when you're going through, a game, it kind of would make sense, at least if there was a toggle that you could have on and off depending on your player preference, to turn off the day and night cycle and pick which one you want. If you want to be able to do like a specific section day or night, I feel like there are, like, this section would be better in the daytime, I feel. Certain scenes it really would be nicer. You're so rude to not consider the seasonal fruit. I mean, most people would never consider that at all. Poor Yotsu has no idea what we're walking into. Damn.
It seems our imperial guests have arrived. It is time to meet with the ambassador.
I don't mind if it still has day or night cycle in terms of like what shows up, but just like aesthetically, it would be nice if you could turn it on and off. Alright. Time for this bitch again. Oh, I hate him and I love him. He looks so much like another guy.
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention,
I don't know
my
the
dear
name, but he
sister.
looks like another guy that I've seen screenshots of in future expansions, so I'm excited to find out just how much of a little bitch this little bitch is. I already know I hate him, and also love him. He's entertaining.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival. You have our people aboard the airship?
Probably not. And or they're dead.
Exactly as agreed. we would leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
I don't like the way he's talking. He sounds too
Before
fancy pants
excluding
liar
her
boy.
from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
She just ran away to get a fruit. Please don't talk about your recent flashback
So I
memories.
see.
Please don't talk about the flashback memories.
But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
Uh-oh. I think this is people he's hoping will trigger her memory. Who could they be? I can't even think right now who it would be. I don't like this idea though of kiss. The parents?
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look well.
Oh no. Oh no. Bring back her memories with PTSD. That's not cool.
Of all the people.
Is something wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet childhood memories?
No! No, it doesn't, you shitface! No! That was very symbolic, dropping the fruit.
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient.
So we're in the clear now, right? Surely he doesn't have anything worse prepared.
You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Dorma.
But the thing is, Hien knows. At least in my opinion, Hien knows, based on her reaction to her parents, that he probably wants her back for very bad reasons. He does not love his sister. He does not care about his sister. He is trying to use his sister for some shitty reason. Also, I'm gonna try putting the quality back up. Sorry, I remembered I had to lower it. I'll lower it again if it dies, though. But hopefully we can have it back up now.
Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
Ew! He's such a creepy, sleazy bastard! Get him away from her. My new goal in life, protect Tsuyu from this piece of garbage. Walking human trash can. Blech. Blech. Ugh. Ugh. I feel like he's gonna
continue with the exchange
He's
as
gonna
planned.
keep plotting with other stuff. And I don't like that.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
I still don't think this trade is gonna go over well. I think he's setting us up for something. I just don't know what he's setting us up for yet.
I knew better than to trust Asahi, but that was a dirty trick.
No kidding! I feel like Asahi, I don't even know if he has a reason to do that, or if he's just a sadist, enjoying torturing his sister. Like, I genuinely don't know, but I'm getting the feeling it's a little A of little B. Like, God, he's the type of person that would squish ants or put them under a magnifying glass. He's literally nuts.
Still, unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter of Tsuyu's future to rest. I've sent her back to the Enclave with Yugiri to give Gosetsu his precious persimmon. Come, let us follow them. You have that look, Alfino. What is it? Oh, nothing of consequence. Most like... We can discuss it upon our return.
I wonder if he's picked up on something too. Damn. Love to hate Asaki. He's great! He's a fantastically written character. Sometimes it's really fun to have a character that's just so hateable down to their core, especially if they're really charismatic on top of it. Asaki hits both of those notes really nicely. He's got max charisma, but he's the shittiest piece of trash. So it's a fun balance. I feel the same about him as I felt about Yotsuyu earlier, which makes sense. Yeah. One less prisoner. I mean, can't just hand her over in that state.
We should pay a visit to Gosetsu and reassure him about Tsuyu's fate. He will want to know that the Empire's finally relinquished his claim on her.
Except he didn't hear when Asaki said he's going to come back and get him. He just seemed like a dick. He is, but that doesn't mean he's not charismatic
Are
too.
you awake?
Charismatic doesn't necessarily mean someone's likable, in my opinion. It can also mean that your attention is drawn to them, and he draws attention. My
lord, come in, come in. When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me. She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses.
I wouldn't say it's a misguided attempt.
Great distress,
it's not a
she seemed
misguided
otherwise
attempt at
unaffected.
all. It's an abusive attempt. He's not trying to bring back his memories for his dear sister. He's trying to make sure that if she has any information that would put him at risk, she's not a liability. And or he wants another toy to torture.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
I like this Asahi less and less.
Be that as it may, he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention. I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum. The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder...
What could they have been? Yeah.
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
Or even crystals for a
If
summoning.
the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
My lord! Forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone!
I wonder if she's feeling kind of like she's a liability to everyone and anyone, so she's got to run away to somewhere where people don't know her. Or she was kidnapped. But I kind of doubt that. I feel like someone would have
Beg your
noticed.
pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell.
So much for being monitored 24/7. It's been 5 minutes and we failed.
She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties. Might I call upon your assistance?
Poor Gosetsu. I'm so worried about her.
Help!
What's happening? Why are there people on the ground?
Help! Help me!
They almost look like they're having nightmares or something.
If only I hadn't remembered.
So she's not entirely clueless. She sounds a lot more like herself, too. Shit.
He should hate me.
Shit.
But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Dear God! So at least...
Who's there?
The thing is, though, even with remembering in this state, she remembers, but she's not reverting to her old personality. Like, she's genuinely changed a lot.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu! A font of misery!
Can't you leave her alone? Like, Jesus! After everything you did, really? You can't just walk away now?
You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure. We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
You sold your fucking child so that you could live that life of luxury. Yeah, you do deserve it. Wallow in the mud, piggy parents.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament.
They're not gonna take her and sell her again.
You've kept your looks at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugane and start a new business.
Extremely ironic that I'm playing this the day after Father's Day, and this might be one of the worst dads I've ever seen in video games. I hope she kills them.
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes, this is how it always was. How it was meant to be.
They're gonna bring back her sadist personality.
Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it.
But in her case, it doesn't feel like so much she's naturally a sadist. I think it's more, it was a trauma response in her case and how she could cope with everything. Which doesn't make it okay! But I feel like Asahi was just like born to be an asshole. Whereas in her case, it's more tragedy led her to become like that. Again.
To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core.
I didn't recognize on the
self-righteous
ground for some
hide
reason,
behind
but
justice. But I need no
now I
such
get it.
mask.
She's a very
Father,
interesting
Mother.
character.
Was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world? For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies.
Oh no.
And it begins
With you!
Yotsuyu!
What?
Oh, they've awoken the beast.
No!
Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh! Oh, it was right there!
Well
Oh,
done,
now
dear sister.
she can't fake!
Did I not say you would come back to us?
Brother dearest.
Kill
what
him
a
next!
Surprise. You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me? To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed.
I still feel like a lot of it's his fault, though. That's like putting a worm in a tank with a fish. It's easy to say, oh, well, the fish is a predator, it ate the worm, but you put the worm in a situation where you knew it was going to be eaten. And that's kind of how I view him right now.
But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
The worst part is she does. But if she can give up the new life that she found for it, I don't know. I feel bad for Gosetsu in all this.
I don't want to die.
Fucking die, slime! No one cares! Me just watching him.
Any sign of her?
Staring at his face, doing nothing to help. Deserved. Oh, sorry. Hold on.
What happened here? I knew what would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing.
The other thing is, though, if
You say she left with her brother?
it is true that the new personality was the dominant one, going back to her older personality could be the mask. Because she is just so overrun with guilt that she doesn't... And I do think this would make sense with what just played out. She's so overrun with emotions about everything that she doesn't feel like she can live any other way. It's like she did too many bad things to deserve another chance, so she might as well just go all in. And be the person everyone thinks she is.
Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives. But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
Damn. That was a lot. I'm like yawning just because I used so much energy. Just trying to process that. Damn. I did get my wish though, she killed them. Sorry for my camera tracking being all weird, I'm rubbing my eyes. Oh, that was heavy. I do like characters that have tragic endings and are well written too, though. The thing is, you can't have every character have a happy ending. That's when things get predictable and boring. And I thought that was a very well written and very disturbing section. And I quite like disturbing sections in games, so yeah. It is a good patch, it's been good. And you guys told me the last few patches are even better, so like damn, I'm feasting. I'm feasting so hard right now. Remember when we said way back that this is around when things get really good and you definitely want to stream it? I mean, that's why I took a break from MSQ for so long and tried to knock out all of the side content, because I thought that once we get to the good section, it would be good to just keep blasting through. I might take one break to do an EX next week, though. I haven't decided yet. But, once we get through the side content, once I get 2 Shadowbringers, I don't really want to do any more side content other than seasonal events until we get to the patches again. And if the game really does pop off when we get to the patches, I'm down to play it twice a week. I've never been not down to play it twice a week. The problem is it doesn't get enough views to play it twice a week, and that's okay. As I said, I've seen so many posts, and I'm not gonna call out people because I understand, but it's like, I see posts all the time of people being like, why am I not good enough? Why do I have just a few viewers? Why does, like, I've worked so hard, I deserve more than 20 or whatever. But the thing is, I don't like to think that way. As I said, everyone has their own lives. You watch what you want to watch. If you don't want to watch something, don't watch it. So if there's low views, I have to keep in mind that's not what people want to see. I can't take 2 times out of my schedule for something that people don't want to see. I just can't. But if that changes and it becomes something people want to see, I'm down to play more of it when the next expansion drops. If that makes sense. I mean, hell, if it was doing Nikkei numbers, I could probably play it 3 times a week and get through the story really fast. But I might burn out that way, so I'd rather not. I don't even play Nikkei 3 times a week. Twice, though, I think could be good. But, yeah. I have to find the balance, and right now the balance is enjoying it as much as I can. So basically, if you enjoy the streams and you want more Final Fantasy, just make sure to tune in Final Fantasy streams when you can, or if you know other people that play and might be interested in watching someone go through the story, let them know about the channel. Essentially, that's what it comes down to. There have to be enough people to be interested enough to watch it, to do more of it. And right now, there's just not, and that's okay. That's okay. But that's how things would change. Anyway, hopefully that makes sense. The tragedy with Yotsuyu is she isn't wrong about Doma needing punishment. No, that's true. The corruption that created her is still pretty rampant with the current ruling class. Hien has always been an exception, though. And that's why so many people respect Hien. I mean, even Hien was presumed dead and on the run, right? Like, legitimately. Doma was not a good place. I mean, she was part of the corruption. So, it sucks. The whole situation sucks. And as much as things are looking better now, change takes a lot of time. So there is still going to be corruption running rampant throughout the nobles. Like, you can't just swap out a leader and have things magically work. There's going to be so many people who still are going day to day as everything is. It doesn't just change overnight. Yeah. So I understand. How was Elliot? It was really fun. I liked the demo a lot. I didn't get to finish it, but the music was amazing. Ella turned eternal. Last time you turned in, I was in Heaven's Ward. Yeah! It's been quite a while, but I'm on Stormblood now. Slowly getting through it. To the best of my ability. I can't always prioritize it, so that's why it makes me happy when people tune in. When I am playing it on occasion. I'm trying to go back to once a week, though, and I think with Shadowbringers coming up, it'll be easier, so... Anyway. Can't believe I'm only on 4.3, yeah. I'm really slow. I've been playing for years. I'm really slow. That's it. I have no justification. I'm slow. If you want to watch the slowest person in existence, welcome to the stream. Anyway. Give me a sec. Hello, didn't return. It was slowly returning in bits and pieces. I'm in so many 14 music collabs. I've only been in, I think, one that wasn't hosted by me, actually. But no, I like the music, but I'm not finished or caught up at all. You're not the first person to think I was caught up, but no. It's my first playthrough. I'm slow. I just spoiled the music, because the music is largely what got me into it, so yeah. I don't really mind music spoilers. He's a vile little worm. Sorry for spewing a lot of insults off at Asaki. I couldn't read chat then, so you guys were probably like, whoa, calm down. Sorry, I really hate that bastard. I also love him, but I hate him. As I said, it's complicated.
We've recovered the nurse's remains, and will hold the cremation anon. Would that they'd never again set foot in Doma.
Hello, Plasma BLT!
I broke the news to Gosetsu myself. He was quiet. I think it's best that he be allowed some time alone with his thoughts.
He's fine. I mean, you're also talking to the person who's finds Xenos hot, though, so... I'm not always the best judge, unfortunately. Conscripts and contingencies. Lord Hien seems keen to take stock of the situation. Oh, it's another cutscene. Just a heads up to new people as well, because I've seen a lot of new names today. I do hide the chat during cutscenes so that there's less risk of spoilers, because I don't want to have anything spoiled. So I can't see the chat messages during cutscenes, but I will always be looking outside of cutscenes. That's my compromise.
So, my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsuyu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is, by any measure, a cruel twist, not least for Gosetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuyu into the Garlean's hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of this exchange. By that reckoning, all is, if not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths to which Asaki went to achieve his outcome. Given his recent conduct, and his apparent admiration for Xenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted. And that is to say nothing of the unexplained containers he insists on bringing to our meetings. Whatever the ambassador is planning, I think it's unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscripts must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins.
Good idea. So if he pulls something, we can flee at least.
A wise decision. If the main structure of Castrum Fluminus is to be the stage of this exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order.
The Citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal, while we took steps to ensure that it could not be defended by an occupying force. It is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain we have an unobstructed exit. Which is important, to be sure. In case he messed with it.
Pray allow me to join you. I have some experience in Imperial facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worse, I would hope to be of at least some use. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the castrum. Beyond that, however... We will need a ship to ferry the conscripts back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it would take several trips to evacuate everyone.
We should get a pirate ship. Big pirate ship.
A Confederate Sekibune, on the other hand, would require only a single run. And leave us far less vulnerable on the water.
Yeah, because it's loaded with weapons.
Assuming, of course, Rasho can be convinced to part with one.
We can threaten him.
Might I take the lead on this? I've had dealings with Rasho and his pirates before. And I won't be alone. Will I, Obake?
Nope, because this game is making me take every personal. I guess I have no choice.
Well, that was enthusiastic. Were you hoping to join Yugiri and Alfino on their skulking mission, by chance?
No, I'm just tired of people assuming I'm helping them.
I'm certain you would make a persuasive pair. But I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be seen consorting with common brigands.
Oh, too bad.
Come now, Yugiri. They stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat...
Hold on. I was fighting a hiccup.
If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, my lord. Pray forgive my presumption. By your leave, Master Alfino and I shall be about our task. And we should be on our way to Onokoro. Time is short, and Rasho may take some convincing.
Nah, if I talk to him, people tend to just like do whatever I say, so it's probably fine. Alrighty. Let's see. I guess there's nothing else in here. At least there's only a hiccup, yeah. I managed to swallow it down, so I didn't end up having hiccups, but I almost did. It's kind of a long patch. I don't say that in a bad way, it's just long. There's a lot happening that's very interesting. I don't think long is a problem if it's good. Long is just a problem when it's bad. I like the music and atmosphere of this area. Honestly, in general, this game is really good at music and atmosphere. Damn, he's ready to kill her. Oh. A dark sentence. Okay.
Now, there's a face I did not expect to see. What brings the noble lord of Doma into the company of bilge rats such as we? If you've come to offer Doman chains in place of Garlean ones, then I'm afraid you've wasted a trip. And what fine subjects you'd make! With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not only to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more.
It's good that he's requesting instead of demanding. If he wants any good relationship.